attending the Emergency Preparedness Summit for Special Districts. And I just wanted to thank you all for making time to address and learn more about this important topic.
I hope you enjoy the program. We designed it with you in mind. We're very thankful to the California Special District Association, to your board members, as well as Southern California Edison, who actually thought that this could be a good program for us to organize at USC. USC is like a city of 100,000 people on any given day with various public administration needs, public safety, emergency management, etc.
We have approximately 300 officers. In order for us to effectively ensure the safety of the vast number of people that are coming onto the USC campus and that are living in the surrounding community, we have to have good partnerships.
Throughout the year, training and exercising is a big part of our program. We've really looked at our procedures related to cascading incidents. We have to make sure we're social distancing at the same time. We might have to evacuate a building in an emergency. The volunteer groups that you have is a force multiplier to help you. You know that we have people in the community that are going to be more resilient and help the community, and we're going to help the community the best that we can, but to also have that connection too.
We've made the mistake in years past of not understanding the value of collaboration, of inclusivity and participation. That diversity of opinion is what helps us make the informed decisions.
SE has a large service territory. It's 50,000 square miles, and we need to be able to seamlessly plug in. We have adopted and implemented many of the public sector frameworks. Business is all about personal relationships, and people do business with people that they know and they trust.
The only way we can effectively respond to emergencies is through a standardized process. How are you going to implement a decision-making process that is integrated with a much larger effort underway? You can't have complete integration unless you have those partnerships. We could all have the best plans in the world sitting on a shelf, but if you don't have the capability and capacity to implement them, they don't really mean that much.
How do we protect a nation? 85% of these critical infrastructure key resource sectors are managed and controlled by the private sector. Security is a dynamic process. It never ends. COVID-19 has been an incredible opportunity for the extremist groups to recruit and radicalize.
Extremists are more active. If you look at the chart of trust in communal institutions that hold us together, all declined in recent decades. 11% of the population says violence is appropriate to resolve political disputes. So if you don't think that these folks are relevant to you, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, LA took the #1 spot this year as the riskiest county in our nation. FEMA's largest grant program. It provides funding to public entities. It's not going to pay for everything. The objective is to restore your assets to a pre-disaster condition. You have to have a recovery plan. If you did your recovery plan, you spent money on that resources, exercise it, train to it, and implement it and execute.
We don't think of risk mitigation in human enough terms, and I don't think we've put an equity lens on the emergency risk arena. There is underlying structural and systemic both racism and classism that expose the most vulnerable to these risks. I'd like to see the state make some transformative investment. We're talking about moving a $500 million early action investment. The governor put a $363 million proposal on the table. We want to go bigger than that in the Senate. I want to build in-house institutionalized capacity around resiliency within our local emergency services operations, and not just have to be reactive, but so you have planning and community capacity building within sort of county and local government operations.
This was a very resourceful, impactful morning. Maybe we'll get some feedback from this and create some more opportunities for education.